Look, I don't care about your underwear, Takeshi. Things that annoy and piss off British people living in Japan. Action. I know there are things that will annoy English speakers in Japan, such as katakana English, sudoroberi, chocolate, and elevator. I actually said them, yeah. And I'm not talking about Japanglish. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I could do a whole series on that, actually. No, I'm talking about things that will specifically annoy British people living in Japan. I'm Aria, this is Femi Smiles, the channel. It's born and raised in London, family are from Nigeria, so Nigerian, British, Nigerian, if you're going to do it in alphabetical order. Well, this is my eighth year, that's how you do it Japanese. Alright, so I've got a couple of things that have annoyed me, or pissed me off a little bit, not too much. This is light-hearted, right, along the way. The first one is obviously language. What do you mean? In Japan, people learn English, but yes, they learn American English. I know there's such a thing, because they've got some different words, like sweater. Like, yeah, we call it a jumper and they call it a sweater. I don't want to wear a sweater. Maybe if it's hot and I'm sweating, I'll be a sweater, but I don't want to wear a sweater, right? And they've got words like fall, for autumn, because the leaves fall down, I heard. Another one they have is sneakers. Not people that sneak around, no. These are trainers, you know, the shoes you train in. They call them sneakers. The one that always gets me is pants and trousers. People suddenly say, yeah, I'm wearing red pants. Like, I don't want to know about your underwear, Takeshi. That will probably get to you a little bit. That you have to always correct American English into the real English. Yeah, the real English. I'm joking, Americans, I'm joking. When you say you're from the UK or Britain, they'll be like, oh, the Beatles or Queen. Like they're stuck in a time warp. Like Beatles and Queen, they're obviously, they have a legacy and they're classic, but they're not popping today. I've learned more about the Beatles living here than I did when I was in the UK. I mean, what about Ed Sheeran? What about Ian Wright? What about the Arctic Monkeys? What about Chippity Chip? I think I'm funny. Food. People will say, oh, I've heard British food is not nice. It's disgusting. First of all, I'm gobsmacked, I'm startled. I'm thinking, like, that's rude. This is Japan, you're not meant to be rude. Like, that's kind of rude. Saying, I heard your country's food is disgusting. In England, there are so many different cultures, so we have all the food in the world, so our food's nice, right? And then if you're talking about, like, specifically traditionally British food, you've never had a Sunday roast, you've never had a FEB, a full English breakfast, or a FEB as I like to call it. You've never had delicious scones, you've never had afternoon tea, you've never had apple crumble, you've never had Christmas dinner, pies, you've never had pies. I love pies, man. You've never had Greggs, you know what I mean? So you've never had these things, and these things are nice. If you don't like meat and potatoes, then you're pretty stuffed. But I used to eat Greggs all the time. Miss Greggs. Sometimes I wish someone would bring Greggs over here. Not just a bunch of guys called Greggs. No, Greggs. On a segue, I made a video because my students, I was like, apple crumble is my favorite dessert. They don't know apple crumble. So I'm like, I'll make a video, show you how to make it. You can make it, I can make it, and eat it. It's delicious and very simple to make. So check out the video links. They should be here or here. They should just appear magically on the page. Exploring. I didn't explore enough of the UK while I lived there. Domestic travel is really big in Japan. Like, I should have visited more places in the UK. I haven't visited half of the places I'd love to. So I wish I'd explored more of the UK. So if you're in the UK now and you can explore, if it's a possibility, make sure that you can. When I'm filming this is a COVID time, so you probably can't. But once this is over, man, explore the places that you live and the places around that you can get to. Soccer. I don't play football so much anymore. I used to play when I was younger. I played for Red Lions Football Club in Bermondsey. Rio Ferdinand played for that team apparently. That's the urban legend. Probably did. Wicked footballer. Man United. The football as we know it now, created in the UK, okay? So why people calling it soccer? It's football. In my class, you can't say soccer. You say, oh, what sports do you like? I like soccer. No, it's football. You have to change it. I don't care. It's football. Another one is looks. What do you mean? What do you mean? Funny enough, I'm here in Japan. If I meet someone, they're like, where are you from? And I'll be like, guess. They'll be like, America, Brazil. No one will ever guess the UK. It leads me to believe that they think that everyone in the UK looks like they should have been cast as a lead role in Harry Potter. Because there are so many different types of people in the UK, all types, yeah, from all parts of the world. Yeah, very diverse. I don't know about you, but people say, oh, you don't have a British accent. I'm like, this is a genuine Bermondsey South London accent. Just because I don't sound like I rode up the Thames or punted up the Thames doesn't mean that I'm not from London, do you know what I mean? So that's another thing that annoys me. But I don't know about you, I don't know where you come from or your accent. That might annoy people actually. Not me, because I'm from London. If you're from another part of the UK, people usually don't know anything about it. Apart from Liverpool, because of the Beatles, going back to that point. Or maybe football teams, they'll know some football teams. So Manchester United, basically. So otherwise, they won't know. And this is not everybody. This is just some people. Usually black, they don't know. But because I'm from London, I can speak London. And I'm like, all right. But if you're from some Blackburn, they've got a team. But if you're from Blackburn, they won't know what it is. Usually, unless they've been there. Someone's home stayed there. All right, cool. So those are just a few things that have, you know, ruffled my feathers being in here. It's so light-hearted. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not about to guide and smash anybody. It's just a few things that have you know, bothered me a little bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you had fun. You know, do you have any other things that annoy you about living in Japan, or things, you know, like the price of fruit? Like, fruit's so expensive. So when I make apple crumble, that's a precious gift to my family. All right, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, liked it. If you liked it, just give a thumbs up. And if you've seen a couple of these videos, make sure maybe you subscribe or something like that. And check out some other videos. I've got all sorts. And then check out the apple crumble video as well and learn to make apple crumble. Alright, anyway, toodaloo. See you later. Bye. I'm going down the blue. You know the blue. Peace. This is Femi Smiles. I am British.